Do you ever see a piece of art or manga panel while scrolling and are immediately captivated by it? Like those manga panels out of context pages on Twitter. I mean, come on, once you see something like this, you kind of want to consume everything there is to know about it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need the sauce on this one. That happened to me with this panel. You may look at this and not even believe that it's a page out of a manga, but it is. I don't even know where to begin to describe this art, but two things are a fact. It's beautiful, and yeah, I'm gonna need the sauce on this one too. Alright, it's coming this way. Today's praise sounds big though. I hope tonight's alcohol will be good. Hunted will become the hunter. The struggle for existence. Chapter 1 of East Chimera, or Kyokutou Chimeratica, just drops you right into an active battle. In this world are chimeras, creatures that grow and evolve based on the things that they consume. There's a variety of flavors these monsters can come in, but one trait is shared between all of them, an uncontrollable drive to kill humans. Thankfully for this world, there are chimera hunters, equipped with their own custom spears to defend humanity from these monsters. Yuri is one of those hunters. Her talents as a hunter speak for themselves. I mean, being able to take down this large-scale chimera solo isn't a minor feat. To Yuri, though, is just a job. Her real passion is just vibing out in her house. She takes great pride in keeping it clean and decorating it. She loves to just chill out with a tall glass of Aries super dry and a delicious dish. She's very happy and content with her simple home and simple pleasures. But one day, Yuri goes out to restock on her favorite drink. What'll I do tomorrow? Should buy some candles for my balcony. And I need a new rug. Ooh, I also want new pots so I could repot mine. Huh? Emergency alert! Emergency alert! A chimera has been sighted in the 7th quarter. Several hunters have gone to engage it. The 7th quarter? All nearby hunters are asked to head to the scene immediately. My house. Since my childhood, I have hunted chimeras for 15 years. For 15 years, I've been broken, torn, stabbed, broken down. I finally got my hands on a small house. It's my everything. Buying what I wanted once in a while, warm food, my beloved alcohol. Please, nobody disrupt that. Huh? She arrives in the 7th quarter and is greeted by a heap of rubble that was once her home. Not to mention the chopped up bodies of hunters who failed to survive the chimera's attack. And to top it all off, the chimera responsible is one that can transform, shifting between different forms that give it an advantage. This encounter being the first time a transforming chimera has been seen, Yuri, being the badass hunter she is, manages to down it. I'm killing you for all the dead hunters in my important home. You'll pay for all of it. Alright, now then. Hey! Is anyone alive? Shit. In that case, I'll check everyone one by one. Who am I even supposed to charge for running wild in front of my house? Yuri was able to down it, but it isn't dead. There's more to this creature that she doesn't understand. One being, it's a human, or one that resembles a human. Yuri fights to her dying breath, but she does indeed die. But this mysterious chimera leaves her a gift. Roots begin to sprout from beneath her nails, even her ankles and mouth, seemingly absorbing the life and the nature that surrounds her. And holy hell, is this art beautiful. And trust me, I'm going to talk to you guys about the art and the insane paneling, but first, Yuri does somehow resurrect after biting the dust thanks to this gift. This mysterious core inside her heals her wounds, but she learns that it also improves her physical strength, and like a chimera, she's able to transform her body to enhance it. Speaking of enhancing, artist/author Itabashi Daisuke enhances their already fantastic art with their incredible grasp on paneling and flow. But what do I mean by flow? A skilled comic/manga artist will use their art to guide your eye through a page. It feels natural to read, so there's a chance you don't even notice it happening. But artists can sometimes be very deliberate with their characters' poses and positions on a page to guide the reader's eye throughout. Like this page, for example. We follow the trail of smoke caused by Yuri's attack, which leads us to Yuri, more specifically her leg, which our eyes follow up to her spear, then down the fabric attachment to the chimera, which leads us to this character, which I haven't introduced yet, to Yuri in the bottom right panel, who is posed perfectly for our eyes to follow like an S shape, which almost seamlessly leads to her leg in the next panel, and we go up to ultimately have our eyes be led downward as Yuri also falls from exhaustion. And this isn't a fluke. This flow is seen multiple times throughout their work, along with their creative uses of panels. like raising and lowering a panel to show a height difference and confidence between these two characters. Additionally, characters are not bound by the borders of their panels and can sometimes escape to achieve these dope action poses that really help sell a lot of their movements. I wouldn't be surprised if one of Itsubashi's inspiration may have been Witch Hat Atelier, which also has some incredible paneling and the artwork is detailed very similarly. But this isn't about her. Yuri is homeless now. But she eventually teams up with that unintroduced character I mentioned earlier, Shikura, a scout for the Hunter Association she works for. Shikura promises Yuri a home. Shikura also has her own goals of money and fame. Becoming a coordinator to a skilled hunter like Yuri is her key to all of that, but Yuri makes it clear that she will be using Shikura for access to the Hunter Association records, in hopes to learn more about her condition and maybe learn more about these human-shaped chimera. Shikura obviously finds out about Yuri's chimera abilities, but they try to keep it a secret as much as possible, because as they soon learn the hard way, when word gets out, she may be considered something to be hunted and studied rather than someone to be helped. She also gets a partner in battle when she teams up with Shikura, another hunter that she coordinates, named Solzo. There's not much to say about Solzo. In an adventure manga filled with badass ladies, Solzo is kinda written how badass women are written in shonen starring men. He's just kinda there. I read a little further after writing that part of the video, and Shozo is starting to scare me. I don't want to spoil anything, but I may be wrong. I may have been very wrong about Shozo. The world building and character design so far have been pretty fun and beautiful respectively. The idea of an association of hunters that each have their own coordinator is really cool. They also have this ranking system where each hunter is ranked based on their skill and feats. But this man, the coordinator of the hunter that currently is at the top of the ranking system, gives a hint that the Hunter Association might be kinda shady. And little hints like this are so important for a new manga starting out, especially this early. Already giving questions to the reader that they want to know the answer to, so of course they're going to keep reading. And speaking of that number one hunter, this is Sugiri-sama. His strength is insane, but his design is so dope. He has this loose, cloud-like ponytail that really lends that flow of action that I mentioned earlier. Paired along with this huge bow in the center of his design is a nice contrast to the sharp eyebrows and scars that he has. And then there's Linryu, who is ranked number 3. I don't think I need to go into much detail as to why I love her design. She's a buff, badass anime girl with a trident who says, "Ara ara." Of course I like her. The way the story is progressing in Far East Chimera right now makes me confident in its future. I'm definitely interested to see more about this world, how Yuri deals with her power, and Solzo. I'm very worried about Solzo. All of that, paired with the artist's simply incredible grasp on crafting intense action, makes Far East Chimera one I suggest to keep an eye on. It's just checking all the boxes for me right now. A cool world, amazing art, fun action scenes, a ranking system, monsters with various types of abilities, mystery. Yeah, I'm in. It's one of those new manga that just started serialization this year that if things continue could end up being a hit. I'm going to do my part to get this manga in front of as many eyes as I can, and it's not for any selfish reasons like if it gets popular it might get an anime adaptation in 7 years, and if that anime adaptation is popular we might get a Linryu figure. Nothing selfish like that.